Hey, hey, hey. Time for another out-of-this-world story from rSpace. At what point does something become our business? When do we become the whistleblower? Today on rSpace, an OP stands true to her morals and values. But who really took it too far? You be the judge. I broke up with my boyfriend because of his views on cheating. This is a throwaway. I don't know what to feel. Me, 25 female, and my boyfriend, 28 male, have been together for 3 years now. We have been living together for 2 years. I know his family. He has one brother, Sam, 33 male, who is married to Lisa, 32 female. They have one daughter who is 4 years old. He is very close to his brother, which resulted in me being closer to his wife and kids too. Sam sometimes comes to our place and plays video games with my boyfriend. One day, when they were playing video, Sam put his phone on the charger in our guest room. I was there cleaning the windows when suddenly his phone buzzed. I went to look and there was a girl named Office texting him. "I had a great time last night. Your tongue is magic," with some emojis. I was a little shocked. Sam always shows how much he adores his wife. Even Lisa says he is the best husband. How could he cheat? This was the first incident. Then one day, when he was at our house again, he was talking loudly while I was right by the kitchen while he was talking on the phone in our guest room with doors open. He was saying, "I love you," to a girl named Beth. This confirmed my suspicion even more. I told my boyfriend I think his brother is cheating on his wife. I asked him if he knows anything about it. His expression went blank. He told me he knew about it. I was perplexed. I asked, what does he mean? He began to tell me Sam has been seeing other girls on the side. He doubled it down, saying it is not a big deal because Lisa is happy, he is happy, and plus he doesn't like to mix in other people's business. I asked him if he thinks that his brother cheating on Lisa was right. How could he defend his brother over something so vile? He told me it is their personal life. Plus, he doesn't want to ruin his brother's marriage. I told him firmly his brother's marriage was already ruined the moment he decided to stick his dick inside someone else that isn't his wife, and he clearly was wrong for supporting him. How would he feel if I was cheating on him and my sister knew and never told him? He told me of course he would feel bad, but this isn't about him. I just told him to leave me alone. Cheating is a deal breaker for me. I do not like people who are cheaters or support cheating. I can't even look at him the same way I used to. So, a few weeks ago, I called him and told him this isn't working. I cannot be with someone who supports cheating and doesn't mind someone else cheating. He cried and told me not to do it. That he will do better and this isn't fair to him. I cannot punish him for what his brother is doing. I told him calmly that this is not a punishment, but my decision. I already told him that cheating is a deal breaker for me. I will not tolerate it in any shape or form. I want to stay with my brother. 2 days later, I went to our place to get some stuff of mine. He asked me if he could talk. I said sure. He told me he was wrong for not saying anything against his own brother. Lisa is a good woman and that he would ask his brother to stop. I told him that doesn't make me feel better. The fact that he thinks it is okay to cheat clearly shows he has no problem with cheating on me. He told me he's not cheating on me and that he will be better. I asked him if he could tell Lisa about his husband's affair. He went silent and told me he can't go against his own brother. Well, then I guess he made his choices. I left his place, leaving him crying on his couch. I feel bad. I love him, but the trust I had for him is gone. I do not know how to tell everything to Lisa. I'm not sure what to do. I feel lost. Edit. To those idiots who says my boyfriend is not wrong, I hope you find yourself in a similar situation as Lisa. I would like to know how you would feel when you learn that your husband betrayed you and people close to you knew about it and let you get cheated on day after day. He has covered for his brother on many occasions. He has lied to Lisa, telling her that Sam is with him when he was not. Even if he didn't, him simply acting it is not a big deal. That a woman who is so loyal to her husband is getting cheated on is wrong and malicious in my eyes. Him concealing his cheating is also putting her at risk of STDs. And also, what if Sam got one of those girls pregnant? Ever thought about that? It's not like they were in open or a poly relationship. Edit 2. I cannot comment on my own post. What is up with that? It gets removed. But to anyone who is asking, I will tell Lisa. She's currently out of town. I can send her a message, but I have no evidence that Sam is cheating. Plus, she told me she would not be near her phone. I don't think you're wrong to not want to be with someone who doesn't share the same values and morals as you do. I'm not sure if the fact that he wasn't willing to drop his brother for his brother's cheating means that he would in fact cheat on you. I feel like maybe those are two different things. But you definitely have a good point that by not saying anything to Lisa with the knowledge that he carried, that it was intentionally putting her at risk. Update. Hello guys. Thanks all for the kind words. I wanted to make an update the day after I posted it to reassure you guys I did tell Lisa, but something came up and I was delayed. So I did tell her the very day I made this post, even though I had no evidence. I got some encouragement from you guys too. For all I know, she could scream at me. But hey, if that happens, at least I wouldn't have to live with the giant guilt that I misled a friend of mine. I talked to Lisa, telling her everything on the phone. She just told me she can't speak right now and thanked me for informing, which was weird. I didn't hear from her for the next 3 days. I only heard from her when my ex called my brother to yell at me. He called me a homewrecker because I snitched to Lisa, and today she took her daughter and served Sam divorce papers. I was even more confused. It's not possible to file a divorce paper within 3 days. I called Lisa. She didn't pick up but texted me to come to Sam's house. I went with my brother because I didn't know how safe it was for me. When I entered, I saw my ex, Sam, and their parents along with Lisa. Sam looked really crappy. My ex jumped on me by saying I did this to his brother. Lisa told my ex to calm down. She carries on to explain that she already knew Sam was cheating for a while. One of the girls he hooked up with contacted her and showed her the messages between him and her. That girl worked in his office. The girl felt guilty knowing that she hooked up with a married man, and so she told Lisa before quitting her job. I'm guessing she felt really guilty and couldn't work there or something. Lisa further told us she has been planning on leaving Sam since then. She needed time to get her things sorted and gather evidence that will help her in court. She was mostly a homemaker, but worked part-time, so there were financial issues too. She went on to expose Sam even more of his deeds in front of his own parents and told Sam she wants full custody because Sam bringing one of those whores around her daughter is not safe. From what she described, Sam is pretty screwed in the divorce. She also didn't spare my ex. She basically told him she has never treated him like an outsider, that if someone was cheating on him, she would definitely tell him, even if that someone was her own family member. She finds it really sad that she had to know from a stranger what his brother was up to rather than someone closer to her and someone she loved like a brother. My ex was silent. A lot more things came to light because there was a lot of yelling and pointing fingers. Sam has been cheating on Lisa for 3 years. My ex knew it for the last 2 years and has been covering for Sam. Sam's parents were disappointed at him as well, and apparently my ex also lied to his parents about why we broke up. He told his parents I fell in love with someone else, and that's why I left him. Why did he do that? Because his stupid brother thought it was a great cover-up. Because even if I told Lisa, then no one would believe in me because I was the one who cheated and projecting it on his brother. Lisa called me here to clean my name and also thanked me for informing her even if she knew it all along. Their parents apologized to both of us and told us that they are ashamed of their sons. I just felt bad for them. After that I went home. Lisa asked me if she could stay with me. I said sure. She was stoic when she was talking to Sam and his parents, but as soon as she entered my house, she broke down in tears. She told me that she should have listened to her friends who told her Sam was not a decent person. She left her job and her law study so that she could be with him. I felt really bad for her. I know this will be really tough on her and her daughter. I wish there was more I could do, but I'm really impressed that she handled the situation with such poise. I hope she decides to continue her law studies like she wanted to. She sacrificed a lot for that bastard. Also, to those people who think that my ex was right not to snitch on his brother, you guys don't see how he is putting her at risk? Sam was having sex with literally everything that has a hole. You guys think it would be better to keep her in the dark? I know she knew about it, but what if she didn't? What if Sam's careless whoring put her in danger of an STD? Some STDs are life-threatening, like HIV. Him not coming clean of his brother's deeds was seriously putting her in danger of it, and I wasn't punishing him. I simply cannot live with someone who could support cheating. To me, that is exactly like cheating. Moreover, he lied and covered for him. Who is to say he wouldn't mind cheating on me because he clearly thinks cheating is not a big deal? Even if he was covering for them, the mere fact that he thinks it is okay for someone to get cheated on is a huge no for me. I'm really shocked to see how many people are willing to take the cheater's side instead of one who's getting cheated on. Sounds like your ex puts his brother on a pedestal and values his advice and word over anything else. Perhaps that's why he kept this information to himself for so long. Is your ex the younger brother or the older brother? Also, an interesting turn of events that Lisa knew this entire time and was just waiting for the perfect moment. Update. Wow, it has been almost 2 months. Crazy. I thought I should give you guys an update. First of all, I'm still in contact with Lisa. I mean, she seems like a cool person, so I continued my contact with her. Regardless of what relationship I had with my ex, I did find a good friend in Lisa. My ex did reach out to me. I met him on a public space. He said sorry for lying about our breakup. He was angry at me because I broke up with him because of what his brother was doing. He also said that he never wanted his brother's family to implode like that. That's why he hid it from everyone. I reminded him that he didn't just hide it, he actively supported it and helped him cover up. Does he not feel a little bit guilty for lying to his sister-in-law? Lisa thought of him as her brother, and he betrayed that trust. I told him it was never about his brother. It was about him being a coward and putting Lisa in danger of losing everything. He should have at least told his brother to stop or confront him, but he did not. His moral views and mine are completely different, and I cannot build a future with someone who thinks cheating is okay as long as the other person who is being cheated on doesn't know about it. He could easily cheat on me. He said he understands and doesn't blame me. He even got a lot of crap from his parents for covering up for his brother. We ended things on good terms, until the incident that happened a month ago. Lisa and Sam have agreed on shared custody until the divorce is finalized. On weekends, their daughter, Allie, stays with him. So, like a month ago, Allie was there. Sam asked my ex to come over because he wants someone to babysit Allie while he and his girlfriend is spending time with each other. Remind you that they were still in the house but in Sam's room. Sam prepared lunch for Allie. He gave her a sandwich that contained soy bacon. She is allergic to soy. My ex was busy playing on the PlayStation and Sam was busy with his floozy in another room when she was eating it. I swear to God that man doesn't care about anyone other than his penis. Allie had a bad reaction to the soy and was taken to the hospital. There, Lisa chewed him out for good. She is now adamant about getting the primary custody of Allie. And don't worry, the poor girl is fine. As for Lisa, she has gotten a good full-time job. She is thinking about doing her law studies once this whole thing settles. She has a friends with benefits kind of situation. It is nothing serious as far as I know. She wants to stay focused on her and her daughter. Let's see how the community reacts to some of this information. iPast6789 says, "What kind of dad doesn't know their kid has a soy allergy? Can you even call such a human a dad?" Beginning Sync 5104 says, "Your ex is morally bankrupt. His brother is reckless, and I hope he only gets supervised visitation. So glad you are free from that family." Oh boy, these comments are valid. A dad that doesn't know their kid has a soy allergy seems like not a great dad. More like a deadbeat. He definitely cares more about himself than anyone else. If this wasn't already blatantly obvious with his serial cheating, they both just looked like fools if they thought that Lisa didn't know something was up. I'm glad she seems to be doing well and moving on nicely from all of this while focusing on her and her daughter. And I'm glad you're no longer a part of something that you don't agree with. We have to remain true to ourselves. Sounds like these two boys need to get their priorities straightened out. What would you do if you found out your partner's sibling was cheating? Would you have done the same thing, or would you have looked away? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for joining us today on rSpace. Like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our next video. We'd hate for you to miss one. If you want to listen to more stories from me, check out our lounge, where I feature a larger variety of non-cheating related stories. See you there.